If there was one good thing that came out of COVID, it was the emergence of beautiful houseplants. So many indoor plants entering our home environments. Now, the good thing about this is they do so many wonderful things. They're great for our mental health. They take toxins and pollutants out of the air we breathe. They add oxygen in. They're so good for us, and we should have more of them in our houses. I'm continuing the rediscovery of the beautiful greenery here in Mount Evelyn. It's a wonderful garden centre, and one of the many plant offerings it's incredibly rich in is indoor plants. But what is an indoor plant? Now, the definition of this is very simple. It's plants that will grow in a low light condition without artificial lighting. Now, typically these plants have emerged from the forest floor. They're growing under the canopy of trees. And so they evolve by growing big, broad leaves. And they tend to have lots of colours in those foliages that will look fantastic in an indoor environment. The other great thing about these leaves is they take all the pollutants, the carbon, everything out of the atmosphere, but they put fresh oxygen in. And this leaves us feeling so much better. This is a whole new way of thinking about wellness. It's wandering through a garden centre like this that leaves you feeling like you can do it at home easily enough. And having a red-hot crack isn't hard or risky, because the other common trait for most indoor plants is that they're incredibly hardy. There are quite literally thousands of varieties available, but nurseries like Humphreys Nursery in Victoria are identifying the best for their region and growing them and supplying local garden centres like the Greenery to have them ready to go for garden centre visitors. Now, when it comes to getting the very best out of your indoor plants, maintenance is vitally important. The most important thing you need to do, though, is watch your watering. You don't want too much, you don't want too little. Free draining potting mix is vitally important. In fact, when you get started, look out for a tub and terracotta potting mix. There are some specialty indoor mixes available as well, but you really do need to make sure it's the right mix. If there's too much water, the most obvious sign is you start to get brown burning around the outside edges of the leaves. If it's too little, you'll see them start to wilt. So make sure you get that bit right. It's also really important that if you're going to grow plants indoors, that you have a tray to collect water or a self-watering pot, and garden centres like the Greenery will also have many terrific options for you to choose from. Once you've selected your plants and potted them up, place the plant or a pot in a place that has good light but not direct sunlight. Remember, these guys mainly originate from the forest floor and they want some light, but just not too much. Now, I've got two more tips for you if you want to get the very best results out of your indoor plants. The very first one is to make sure that you're feeding your plants on a regular basis. Liquid fertiliser over the foliage of indoor plants does them the world of good. It stimulates lots and lots of leafy growth. It washes off the grit and dirt and keeps the leaves shiny and healthy. The second thing, which is very, very important, is don't make the mistake of buying plants that aren't super happy. You want them really healthy and lush like these from Humphreys Nurseries. You can see the difference in the quality straight away, and when they're this healthy, they're just going to motor away when you get them home. So look for the very best quality.